All right, we are ready to go with the Full Line Ag Swift Current Indians webcast live in Melville. Game one of a doubleheader, which hopefully Mother Nature will cooperate with here as we get set to go here as the Swift Current Indians make their first trip of the season to the smallest market in the WMBL. Melville Millionaires, just a half hour down the road from where they played their previous two games in Yorkton. Thomas de Bonville leading off for the Swift Current Indians. Now, during yesterday's webcast, we referenced that Swift Current Indians players were making a drive from Yorkton to the Regina Airport to pick a guy up. This was the guy they were picking up, Thomas de Bonville, who's going to play third base for the Tribe tonight. This is his first Wimble at bat as de Bonville in a righty-on-righty matchup facing Blake Welch, starting pitcher for the Yorkton Cardinals. 2-2 the count right now to de Bonville, making his Wimble debut, leading off for the Swift Current Indians, playing in the infield. De Bonville, Alec Humphreys, and Louis Rivas. With the acquisition of this guy at the plate, who fouls one off, de Bonville. Tribe moving their batting order a little bit. Shane Doki moves from hitting leadoff to hitting ninth in the Swift Current Indians batting order as they look to spread the offense from 1 through 9. Blake Welch, starting pitcher, induced a foul ball moments ago. De Bonville tops one, and Melville's catcher is going to make the throw to first base to retire the runner. As popping out was Harrison Hull, the catcher for the Millionaires. So de Bonville out via the 2-3. And that'll bring the red-hot Alec Humphreys to the plate. Humphreys leading the Swift Current Indians with a .563 batting average through 4 games, 9 hits and 16 at-bats, couple RBIs. He's also walked 3 times. Second on the Tribe in that stat, in walks, 1 behind Shane Doki. So Humphreys digs in at the plate. Swift Current Indians bats just couldn't come alive. And during day games in Yorkton, it can be a high degree of difficulty hitting at Jubilee Park, as Tribe hitters never seem to be able to pick up that ball as Humphreys goes deep. Hit back, way back, not coming back. Alec Humphreys, a solo dinger. And the Swift Current Indians are on the board, 1-0 here in the top of the first inning, his first of the season. As Humphreys hits a solo tank to left field to put the Tribe up by 1.
Check which ones they are. There's some have some more onions than the other one.
Can I order one too?
Yes, you can.
Or do I have to go?
You have to come over there.
I don't get the special treatment.
Hard ground ball by Louis Rivas as he hits that to the first baseman. And Rivas will ground out to 3. Austin Riemann to the plate now. Riemann's been playing third base for the Swift Current Indians, but moves to the DH spot with the arrival of Thomas de Bonville. 1-0 Tribe, top of the first inning on a solo home run by Alec Humphreys. The native of Midlothian, Texas, going deep to left field as first pitch from Riemann. He's out in front of something off speed from Welch. And 0-1 the count after a big hack by Riemann. Shot by Riemann, hit foul. So Melville Youth will chase that ball down for a shiny loony, and Austin Riemann will try and do a little something with 2 outs and 2 strikes, but he's going to go down looking here as a fastball caught the inside portion of the plate, and Alex Riemann goes down looking. Well, the Swift Current Indians don't strand any. They get a hit, and it was a big one as Alec Humphreys went yard. We'll be back shortly with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
Not a clue. Aaron, you know who that is?
No, not sure. Of Swift-Current Indians baseball is brought to you by Full Line Ag. See them west of the city along Highway 1 and online at fulllineag.com. It's Ryan Schweitzer in Melville as the Swift-Current Indians take the field behind Bobby St. Pierre. Second start of the year for Bob, as he was their opening day starter in Moose Jaw. 1 appearance, 6 innings of work. He only allowed 2 hits in that game, both of those coming in the 6th inning. Struck out 4 and walked 3. 1-0 on the season for BSP. ERA of 0. So Big 34 gets the start for the Tribe and their Road Reds here. Greg Carrington is the leadoff hitter for the hometown Mills as he sends one into foul territory, left field side. And that'll get out of here. Carrington hitting 154 on the year for Melville. So the Melville kids will chase down that ball, and count will be 0-2. St. Pierre ahead of Carrington, the center fielder for the Mills. Fastball up and away by Bobby. Count 1-2. Bob St. Pierre pitching to Louis Rivas. Kyle McDonald playing first base for the Tribe. Shane Doki at second. Alec Humphreys at short. And playing third base, the newly acquired Thomas de Bonville. Outfield, same with what the Swift-Current Indians have been doing. Bodie Cooper in left, Liam Goodall in center, and Brett Brittany in right field. Glad you could join us here, wherever you may be, for Full Line Ag Baseball. As there's another shot fouled off by Carrington. So count remains 2-2, as BSP and Louis Rivas will look for a way to retire the leadoff hitter, Carrington.
The credit union is burgers if you're ready barbecue. And then if you're a member, you get the food.
Bobby wants a new baseball. You can get a better feel for. 2-2 the count here. Bottom of the first inning, Swift-Current Indians with a 1-0 lead. Solo home run by Alec Humphreys, his first on the year, as Carrington redirects that into the paraphernalia of catcher Rivas. Still a 2-2 count. Swift-Current Indians will bus back to Swifty tonight. Have tomorrow off before hosting Moose Jaw Sunday at 7 o'clock at Mitchell Field. As Carrington continues to battle with BSP. That ball's fouled away. So count remains 2-2. Pesky first out here, and Carrington is he's going to make Bob throw everything at him. Off-speed pitch, he'll catch him looking that time around, and back to the dugout you go for Greg Carrington. I'll bring Harrison Hull to the plate, hitting .273 coming into this contest with the Tribe. Mills in their home whites with the blue trim. Classic Melville Millionaire colors. Swift-Current Indians going with the new Road Reds, making red their primary road color this year after a few years with the royal blue. Or navy blue, I guess. Want to know the count here to Hull, the catcher. 1 down, bottom of 1. First of 2 7-inning games between the Swift-Current Indians and the Melville Millionaires as we make up games that were rained out. Tribe was supposed to be in Melville on Tuesday as St. Pierre lets that pitch get away from him, and he's going to hit Hull. St. Pierre yesterday was on driver duty, as it was him that was sent to the Regina airport to go pick up Thomas de Bonville. So he was on the road while the Tribe was taking on Yorkton in that 11:35 start game with the 700 kids there. So St. Pierre with a runner on at first after a fastball that Bobby let get away from him, that directed into the body of Harrison Hull. At the plate now, it's Ryan Peep. Peep looking to make some noise with that bat, hitting .182. 2 hits and 11 at-bats in this young season. St. Pierre delivers. High fly ball. Liam Goodall in center field will position himself underneath and make the catch. Peep flies out to the center fielder on a high fly ball. I'm sure the instruments at Melville International Airport picked up that one. Brings to the plate veteran Vinnie Martin, a member of last year's team here in Melville, making his return to city of Melville for another summer with the Mills. Coach Bryant Missler back for another season in Melville as well, electing to bring Vinnie Martin back because that'll get fouled towards the Snack Shack area. And St. Pierre ahead of Martin 0-2. Runner still at first base. Only runner allowed by Bobby St. Pierre so far in the bottom of the first. Harrison Hull was hit by a pitch. He's taken his lead. St. Pierre not paying much attention to him. He's going to focus right on Martin and just miss a little bit outside. This pitcher and hitter faced each other before. St. Pierre, member of last year's Swift Current Indians, Vinnie Martin. Member of last year's Mills. Now Bobby throws that quick pickoff move over to first to try and catch Harrison Hull riding dirty. Braden Alaman in the on-deck area. He's hitting .333. Vinnie Martin at the plate now represents the number 4 hitter in Melville's batting order. There's a shot. Hit right to Shane Doakey. A rainbow into the gloves, so Vinnie Martin will fly out to the second baseman, and that'll do it. 1 inning in the books. We're only playing a 7-inning ball game here, 2 of them actually. And it is a 1-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians on the strength of an Alec Humphreys homer. Top of 2 and the Tribe on the sticks in moments when we return with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
Consider a staycation with Home Inn Suites Swift Current. With one of the best amenities packages of any Swift Current hotel, you may not want to leave. With a full-service salon and spa on site, you can pamper yourself with an hour or a day of peaceful relaxation. The kids and kids at heart can have a blast sliding down the water slide and soaking in the whirlpool in our sparkling indoor pool. To book your next stay, visit homeinswiftcurrent.ca or call 1-844-BOOK-D3H. Home Inn Suites Swift Current is a proud supporter of the Swift Current Indians and wish them the best of luck this season.
Ryan Schweitzer with you in Melville. Yikes. Almost had a bit of a brain fart there and called Melville Yorkton, and that is a crime here. You don't want to do that to either city. If you ask people from either city, Melville or Yorkton, how does the team look this year? Primary concern is good enough to beat the other, and everything else is secondary. Small town rivalries, though, a big thing on the prairies. Gull Lake and Shaunavon, Herbert and Morse, Yorkton and Melville, Lemberg and Neudorf. It's Brett Brittany to the plate right now, Swift Current Indians leader in home runs and RBIs. 2 dingers, 7 ribbies for Brittany. First pitch from Welch finds the strike zone on the 19-year-old from the Maritimes. Prairie Baseball Academy guy Bridge by way of Fredericton, New Brunswick, either right fielder. He's So count 3-1 to Bodie Cooper. He'll get some signals from Eric Dorton. And they'll strategize what to do with Cooper at the plate and Brett Brittany at first. Cooper gets a piece of that ball, hits it miles in the air into foul territory. Hammering that ball towards Highway 10. So a long strike for Blake Welch and the Melville Millionaires. 3-2 pitch. This time Cooper straightens it out, hits it deep to left field, positioning himself with his heels on the warning track to make the catch. He is Cam Boudreau, left fielder for the Melville Millionaires, who absorbs that baseball into the mitt. So a loud out as Cooper flies out to the left fielder. That'll bring Liam Goodall to the plate. Goody so far this year. 222, 4 hits, 18 at bats. Goodall's a guy who goes down swinging, and typically we haven't seen him take a lot of walks in his career. His second season with the Swift Current Indians, he was a member of the tribe in 2014. So Brett Brittany still at first after singling to lead off the second inning, top of. Brittany's in motion. Throw to second base off target. Brittany slides in safe, as the shortstop was taken well off the base. So a swipe bag for Brittany as he advances himself into scoring position and alters the complexion of this at bat. Count 0-2 to Goodall. Kyle McDonald on deck for the Tribe. One down here in the top of 2. And time called. Harrison Hull, the catcher, is going to go have a quick powwow with Welch on the mound. Day off tomorrow for the Swift Current Indians, and then on Sunday they got a bit of a busy day. They're going to make an appearance at the Innovation Credit Union Picnic in the Park and help out there with the kids before a nighttime game against Moose Jaw. Normally the Sunday games go at 2:05 in the afternoon, but the Swift Current Indians not wanting to compete with Picnic in the Park, going with the 7:05 start for the Sunday game, as the Moose Jaw Miller Express will be in town. So we hope you can make it to the ballpark for that one. Hoping for a nice sunny weekend in Swifty, as the Swift Current Indians close out a 4-game road swing with this doubleheader here in Melville. Leading game 1, 1-0. Top of the second, Alec Humphreys with a solo dinger to give the Swift Current Indians that lead. Pitch to Goodall, reaches for it, hits a ground ball to first. Runner will advance to third, as that ball was fielded by Vinnie Martin at first base. So Goodall grounds out to first, but advances Brett Brittany all the way to third base. So K-Mac at the plate. We'll see what Kyle McDonald can do in his third game with the Tribe, as he made his debut a couple days ago in Yorkton. McDonald hitting .222, 2 hits in 9 at-bats. He's got 1 ribby already on the year. He's walked once. Hits from the left side of the plate against the right-handed pitcher Welch. And the first pitch is just outside to McDonald, 1-0. Brett Brittany at third. That's fouled off the catcher's gear of Hull and sent towards the backstop. Pitch moments ago got away from Harrison Hull. However, they managed to gather that baseball before Brittany was able to make his way to home plate. So 2-1, the count to McDonald. And McDonald hit by that pitch, so he'll head to first. So McDonald wears one in the ankle. Runners on the corners now for Shane Doakey, number 9 hitter in the Swift Current Indians batting order. So Bryant Missler's going to come out and have a quick chat with his pitcher and catcher. And after that pitch got away from the right-hander into the lower body of McDonald. Runners on the corners, top of the second. Doki at the plate. Doki so far, 200 hitter. 3 hits, 15 at-bats. He's walked 4 times, Doki has. Last night, the Swift Current Indians with an off night in Yorkton, so they decided to go bowling at the Yorkton bowling lanes. We can tell you that of all the members of the Swift Current Indians, best bowler on the team was Thomas de Bonville. Shane Doki, not so much. He's really good at baseball. Bowling, there's room to grow, though. Of course, I can't talk. I think of everyone who bowled last night. The play-by-play guy may have had the lowest score. So. Beverages for the coaching staff were purchased on my dime after a less than stellar 5-pin bowling score. So Shane Doki with a strike. Was unable to get any at the bowling alley last night, but there's one against him here in Melville. 1-1 the count with runners on the corners. 1-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians here on Full Line Ag. Swift Current Indians baseball. Doki with a shot up the middle. That's going to one-hop the center fielder, and coming in to score will be Brett Brittany. So Brittany with a leadoff single comes all the way around as Shane Doki. RBI single, making it 2-0 for the Swift Current Indians. And with that acquisition of Thomas de Bonville, who moves to the top of the order, that certainly brings some depth to the tribe 1 through 9, as you have a guy like Doki, who will eventually hit well for average. Singling into center field and getting a ribby. Swift Current Indians still doing some recruiting and still waiting for some guys to arrive. The picture isn't fully painted yet, but the pieces are starting to fall together in this 2016 season. The tribe 3-1 after 4 games. Only one of those games at home, so Joe Carnahan will take that record. Anytime you have a doubleheader in the WNBL, it's a high degree of difficulty asked to take both ends of that doubleheader, but Joe would just be elated if his team could go 3 for 4 on the road, but we're still a ways away from that being determined here, as we're in the top of the second inning of game number 1 of this double dip. Luke Wiechek will start for the Swift Current Indians in game 2 of this double dip in Melville. Runners on first and second for de Bonville, leadoff hitter for the tribe. Cooper at second, Doki at first, reaching for that breaking pitch was de Bonville. Looked like a slider that just chased away from the strike zone. And 1-2. Pitcher Blake Welch with the catcher lining up outside. Pitch low and away. De Bonville doesn't chase with 2 strikes against him, and Deuce is wild now with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and 2 on here in the second. Welch looks the runner at second, delivers to de Bonville, who hammers that foul. So de Bonville fights off another pitch, and we'll see another one from Blake Welch, starting pitcher for the Mills. Top of the second, Tribe with a 2-0 lead, looking for more. De Bonville, though, takes a big hack with cruel intentions, and nothing doing as he goes down swinging. Tribe get a couple hits. They get a runner on via the hit batsman. They strand a couple, but they do score 1. And we are heading to the bottom of the second inning. Swift Current Indians lead at 2-0 on Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
This webcast of Swift Current Indians baseball is brought to you by Full Line Ag. See them west of the city along Highway 1 and online at fulllineag.com.
At Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.ca.
And we're back with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball. It's Ryan Schweitzer in Melville. Bob St. Pierre and the Swift Current Indians with a 2-0 lead on the hometown Mills. Braden Alleman, Isaiah Snyder, and Cam Boudreau due up for the Millionaires. 5-6-7 here in the bottom of the second inning. As the Mills try and take a nibble into that 2-0 Tribe lead. Alleman's going to send that one out of the ballpark into foul territory. Alleman hitting .333 in 2 games, 2 hits, and 6 at-bats. So small sample size as St. Pierre just misses on a pitch that's been right around the strike zone. I can tell you through the first 1.5 innings that the strike zone doesn't appear to be tiny tonight, as both pitchers have enjoyed some called strikes on the outside fringes of the plate here. Full count here against Alleman. St. Pierre 1 strikeout thus far. His counterpart, Blake Welch, with 2. Fastball by St. Pierre, and he blows that by Alleman. As Alleman takes a hack and his bat snaps impotently into the vacant air, he heads back to the dugout. And that'll bring Isaiah Snyder to the plate.
Number 1, Isaiah Snyder.
Snyder in his 3 games with the Mills hitting .400. So his season's got off to a good start. Big body at the plate. And a rather large one on the mound as well. The league's getting progressively bigger, the WNBL. Average size on the Swift Current Indians, we've certainly chronicled this, 6'3", 205, but there's not a lot of teams that are a lot smaller than them by comparison. As coaches are recruiting big. This time Bobby goes high fastball and blows it past Snyder for strike 2. So 0-2 the count. BSP trying to work quickly here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. St. Pierre winds and fires. Bobby was last year's closer, and he also closed at his school, Madonna University. However, Joe's going to put him in the starting rotation, and Bob's more than happy about that. He wants to be a starter. Get the opportunity to start games. His first start against the Moose Jaw Miller Express was a gem, as Snyder's going to pound that one into left field. That'll be the first hit off BSP. And Snyder's going to go for extra bases here, and he'll stand up at second as he belted that down the first base line. So St. Pierre allows what's only his 3rd hit of this season. First hit of the game for the Millionaires. St. Pierre went 5 1/3 in opening day against the Moose Jaw Miller Express before they managed to single off of them. So that's only the 3rd hit allowed by Bob. More than 7 innings of work. St. Pierre fastball going right after Cam Boudreau. There's a shot hit into foul territory. Bodie Cooper's on his horse, but won't be able to get to it as that leaves the confines of Perry Field here in Melville.
Boudreau, statistically in this young season, the strongest hitter for the Mills thus far, hitting .429. 3 hits in 7 at-bats. 1 homer as well, so diminutive at the plate, but popping his bat. He goes opposite field to left. Cooper zeroes in on that ball and makes the catch. Hurries that ball in before the runner can tag up. So Boudreau flies out to left. Shane Fodness, .333 average, up to the dish. He represents the number 8 spot in the Mills batting order. Game number 1 of 2. Doubleheader. 2 7-inning games. We'll play this one, and then we'll make up Tuesday's game that was rained out here in Melville. Mother Nature tried to intervene on this one as well, but a great job by the Mills players to play the role of the field crew and managed to fill in some wet spots. Get the field in playing condition for 14 innings tonight. As a healthy amount of rain earlier today in Melville jeopardized this game, but good job by the Mills field crew to make it happen tonight. Two and 1 the count here to Fodness. Runner on at second for him to work with. As Isaiah Snyder had a 1-out double off Bob St. Pierre. Big hack for strike 2 as Fodness tried to tie this game with one swing of the bat. So runner in scoring position. Mills are going to try and manufacture something here with 2 out. St. Pierre trying to bite that outside corner in this righty-on-righty matchup. Doesn't get the called strike 3 that he was hoping for, so 3 and 2 now. Bob looks the runner at second. To the plate. There's a shot opposite field. That'll be a single into right field. Brett Brittany's going to hurry that ball in. Play at the plate's going to be close. It's in time. Tag applied, and he's out at home plate. Brett Brittany on target. And the youngster who's been paying the bills with the bat comes up big with the hose, and dead to rights at home plate is Isaiah Snyder. Single by Fodness. It was close. Snyder tried to go around the tag, but Luis Rivas was there to apply it, so some fireworks here. 2 innings in the books. Still a 2-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. This is Full Line Ag Indians baseball. This webcast of Swift Current Indians baseball is brought to you by Full Line Ag. See them west of the city along Highway 1 and online at fulllineag.com. One lucky winner will be relaxing this summer on a 2016 pontoon boat and trailer valued at over $40,000 in Upper Creek. From now till June 29th, swipe your Players Club card daily for a chance to qualify every Wednesday at 8. If you're there when your name is drawn, you'll get $500 cash. Grand prize draw Wednesday, June 29th at 8 p.m. Use your game sense.
Mills head coach Bryant Missler disagreeing with the home plate assessment of that 9-2 out to end the second inning. Great throw by Brett Brittany. And what a find he's looking like for Joe Carnahan and the Swift Current Indians. Prairie Baseball Academy guy from Fredericton, New Brunswick. 2 homers, 7 ribbies, and a defensive play from right field, as he was right on target, right where he needed to be in that throw to Luis Rivas to take care of Isaiah Snyder, who was galloping in with a full head of steam, trying to get the Mills on the board. So 2-0, the Tribe leads it. One of those runs coming right off the bat of this guy at the plate, Alec Humphreys, a solo dinger in the top of the first, to give the Swift Current Indians what at the time was a 1-0 lead. Shane Doki ended up scoring Brett Brittany via the RBI single to give the Tribe the 2-0 lead in the second. So Swift Current Indians running at a pace of a run an inning early on here against the Melville Millionaires, and they'd like to continue that trend. Alec Humphreys has the Tribe go 2-3-4 in their batting order here in their half of the third inning. Count against Humphreys is 2-1. A wide strike zone, not so much a high one here. As Welch winds and fires, breaking pitch, fouled by Humphreys towards the Snack Shack parking lot area. There's a low backstop screen. Foul balls have come right into this broadcast location in the past, so once again, camera operator Christina is prepared to sacrifice her body for the good of our gear here and allowing us to continue to bring you full line ag, Swift Current Indians baseball. She will play the role of Kevin Costner and our gear the role of Whitney Houston if necessary. Shot by Humphreys again. He's seeing the ball well. Hit back. Get out of here, Alec Humphreys. Escorts another baseball out of the confines of Perry Field. 2 at-bats, 2 dingers. Alec Humphreys, that ball left the park on a rope. And a scintillating blast by Humphreys has given the Swift Current Indians a 3-0 lead. As the Texan goes yard, and Alec Humphreys having a Texas-sized game here in Melville. How about Alec Humphreys? Luis Rivas at the plate right now as he tries to bunt one down the third base line. And the mustachioed catcher will head back to the batter's box. Swift Current Indians dugout is fired up after that shot by Humphreys. Shot by Rivas, and a one-hopper into the glove of the third baseman, and Rivas is taken care of via the always exciting 5-3. Shane Fodness at third base had that ball take a bit of an unconventional hop on him, but managed to get that in the glove and off to first for the 5-3. Brings Austin Riemann to the plate. Riemann went down swinging his last trip to the plate, but has been a solid offensive presence for the Swift Current Indians in this young season. His first season in the WNBL. Riemann hitting .389. That's the third best batting average on the team coming into this one. We've given Riemann back-to-back Offensive Players of the Game award for his 2 outings in Yorkton as well. 3 RBI game for Riemann in that 13-5 win over Yorkton a couple nights ago. High fastball at about jaw level of the Cincinnati, Ohio native. Count is 1-2. Pitch inside. That's off the handle of the bat as Welch tried to jam Riemann. Count will be 1-2 now.
Yep.
So a 3-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. 1 run in each of the first 3 innings here as we're in the top of the third. Story of the game so far, it's been a 2-home run game for Alec Humphreys, the native of Midlothian, Texas. Two shots pretty much right to the same spot, Perry Field. Right below that scoreboard and left as Riemann goes the opposite way to right field, but that'll be foul near the Swift Current Indians bullpen. 2 strikes against them. Brett Brittany is on deck. Wind up in the delivery. Check swing by Remo. And did he go around? No, he didn't. Ball is called with 1 down. Full count to Riemann. Blake Welch to the plate. That pitch just above the dirt, and Remo will take a walk. That'll bring Brett Brittany up to the plate, who singled and scored in the second. Got himself on base, stole a base, and was eventually singled in by Shane Doki, who's hitting 9th in the Swift Current Indians batting order with the acquisition of Thomas de Bonville, who's hitting first in the Swift Current Indians batting order and playing third base for the Tribe. Pitch inside, gets away from Hull, the catcher, and Remo will take a leisurely gallop to second. And as he advances a station and puts himself in scoring position. And the Tribe RBI leader, Brittany, has the opportunity for another one with some mobility on the base pads, and Riemann in scoring position and only one out. Righty on lefty matchup here. Brittany with the defensive play of the season thus far for the Swift Current Indians, as he gunned down a runner heading for home from right field. A throw right on target to Luis Rivas. So young Brett Brittany, promising prospect, looking more and more like a total package of a baseball player, as he's done some great things offensively for the Swift Current Indians and defensively. One pitch, slider, and that'll be called strike two. Good bend on that slider as it went outside in against this lefty hitter. And we'll see if Welch can continue to use that as an effective pitch against the Tribe here. Fastball is going to get away from the catcher, and Riemann is going to trot to third base. Catcher Harrison Hull has had a tough time squeezing some pitches from Welch, and that's allowed Riemann to go first to third here in this at-bat. And with the count 2-2, Brett Brittany. Sac fly RBI becomes an option for the youngster with the count 2-2. So Brittany will look for something that he can put some wood on. Bodie Cooper on deck with one out here in the top of the third inning. 3-0 lead for the Tribe. Swung on and missed. And Brittany goes down swinging. So we'll go righty versus righty here. Bodie Cooper with that runner on at third. Fastball, strike one. Austin Riemann at third. Liam Goodall on deck. Cooper represents the number 6 hitter in the Swift Current Indians batting order. Wind up in the delivery. Slider that Cooper got under and redirected into the backstop. Count 0-2. Wind up and the delivery. Fastball is up. So 1-2 the count to Cooper with 2 down. 3-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians as they look to expand it. Pitch to Cooper, low and away, blocked by Hull. Staying put at third is Austin Riemann. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Welch called strike 3. Strike zone's been wide, and Welch gets the benefit of the doubt on that fastball on the outside part of the plate. So Bodie Cooper will go down looking. The Swift Current Indians will strand one, but they'll score one on a scintillating shot to left field by Alec Humphreys. Second home run of the season, second home run of the game. Swift Current Indians have a 3-0 lead, and they'll be in the field behind Bobby St. Pierre when we return shortly with the bottom of the third inning on Full Line Ag. Swift Current Indians baseball.
This webcast of Swift Current Indians baseball is brought to you by Full Line Ag. See them west of the city along Highway 1 and online at fulllineag.com. Consider a staycation with Home Inn Suites Swift Current. With one of the best amenities packages of any Swift Current hotel, you may not want to leave. With a full-service salon and spa on site, you can pamper yourself with an hour or a day of peaceful relaxation. The kids and kids at heart can have a blast sliding down the water slide and soaking in the whirlpool in our sparkling indoor pool. To book your next stay, visit homeinswiftcurrent.ca or call 1-844-BOOK-D3H. Home Inn Suites Swift Current is a proud supporter of the Swift Current Indians and wish them the best of luck this season.
Melville Millionaires. There, A-Rod at the dish. This is Adrian Rodriguez. Still looking for his first hit on the year in 9 at-bats. Rodriguez hitting 9th in their batting order, the defensive shortstop. Strike is called, 0-2 the count to Rodriguez. Batting average of 0, so this is a guy who's in the Mills lineup for what he can do in the field at shortstop. Need a dynamic player at short if you're going to win in this league. Swift Current Indians have Alec Humphreys there. Humphreys has done a good job defensively when called upon to do so, but his bat has been paying the bills in this one. He's got 2 solo home runs to help the Swift Current Indians to this 3-0 lead. Ground ball up the middle. Humphreys takes it on the run. Throw to first, not in time. Rodriguez too fast, but a great athletic play by Humphreys to even get to that ball. So Adrian Rodriguez, his first hit of the year. So Greg Carrington is up as the Mills turn their order over for the first time. And Adrian Rodriguez gets himself on base for the first time this season for the Millionaires. Good play by Humphreys. It was close, but Rodriguez with speed. Swing and a miss by Carrington. Bobby St. Pierre struck him out the last time these two faced each other. And he's ahead of him 0-1 in this exchange. Rodriguez takes his lead at first. St. Pierre, quick pickoff move over to first. Kyle McDonald quick with the tag, but in safe was Rodriguez. St. Pierre winds and delivers. Ground ball, potential for 2, the 4, the 6, and not quite the 3 as legging that out was Carrington, so he will reach on the fielder's choice. Rodriguez will be eliminated at second base via the 4-6 as Doki flips to Humphreys, but some mobility by Carrington, the leadoff hitter and center fielder, as he managed to bust up that double play with the wheels. So Harrison Hull, who was hit by a stray St. Pierre pitch on his last trip to the plate, will step up with 1 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and his Melville Millionaires trailing 3-0 against the Swift Current Indians. Friday night action in Melville, and lots of folks coming out and watching this one. They bring their lawn chairs to the games in Melville. They have the bleachers here, but a lot of folks just prefer to bring their own. No back to the bleachers here, so fans opting for comfort. Pitch low and away, and not chasing after that is Hull. Luis Rivas catching this game for the Swift Current Indians. He likely won't next game, as he's been behind the plate for every pitch of the Swift Current Indians season thus far. We'll likely see Bodie Cooper behind the dish for the Swift Current Indians in Game 2 of this doubleheader. Rivas' bat is one that they certainly don't want to take out of the lineup, so expect to see Rivas in the DH spot. Cooper will move behind the plate, and they'll do some mixing and matching with their outfield as they have options now. St. Pierre, fastball, just misses up. St. Pierre pitching to Luis Rivas. Kyle McDonald is at first base. Shane Doki at second. Alec Humphreys at short. And Thomas de Bonville playing third base. Outfield, Bodie Cooper in left. Liam Goodall in center. Brett Brittany in right for your Tribe. Called strike. Fastball 3-0. Now a 3-1 count to Hull. St. Pierre really wanted a called strike on that one pitch that ended up being the 3-0 pitch as he checks the runner at first. Good quick pickoff move by Bob. St. Pierre with the runner at first to the plate, fastball. That's fouled over top of our broadcast location as that one buzzes the control tower. Just over top of our location. There's another one fouled right towards us. Each one of those foul balls getting closer to us, so things may get dramatic up here. It's interesting watching the way Canadians and Americans react differently to foul balls. And I'm generalizing, of course, but in general, a foul ball gets hit into a baseball park in the States, and fans make every effort to try and catch it as Hull is going to get the walk to first. U.S. fans will always try and get in front of a foul ball by any means necessary, whereas Canadians avoid it like it's infected with the plague. Even a looping foul ball appears to be coming in hot. Everyone's more than happy to try and catch it after the first bounce, but until then, get out the way. Fastball from St. Pierre. He wanted that one, and you can tell by his body language. He felt that that hit the zone as Ryan Peep steps up to bat for the Mills. Peep flew out to left field the last time he was up as he hit one at Bodie Cooper. So 1 out and 2 on for the Melville Millionaires. Peep at the plate represents the tying run as St. Pierre fastball right down the middle for strike one in this exchange. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 down here in the bottom of the third inning in one of 2 7-inning games between the Swift Current Indians and the Melville Millionaires. Pitch from St. Pierre just misses. Bob looking in the dugout after that one, thinking that the strike zone is closing up a little bit on him here. Count 2-1. No doubter there as St. Pierre drills that one into the catcher's mitt right where he needs to. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, and 2 on. Melville trailing 3-0, but they got runners on here. St. Pierre off speed, called strike 3. Tribe not out of the woods yet as Vinnie Martin comes to the plate. Martin flew out to Shane Doki at second, his last trip to the plate. Martin coming into this game hitting 100 on the year. That'll drop after going 0 for 1 thus far. 2 on for him. Fouled back. So 2 down and 2 on. Melville threatening, but the Swift Current Indians trying to stave off the Mills from getting their first run of the ball game. That ball's chopped, hit to Doki. He'll get it in the glove, fielded after a funny hop, and they'll get Martin via the 4-3. So the Mills will strand a couple. 3 innings are in the books, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. They'll be on the sticks with the top of the 4th when we return with Full Line Ag Swift Current Indians baseball.
This webcast of Swift Current Indians baseball is brought to you by Full Line Ag. See them west of the city along Highway 1 and online at fulllineag.com.
At the Hearing Place, we're making a positive difference in the lives of our clients' hearing health. We are a full-time, fully licensed hearing health care facility. Our goal is to improve and maintain our clients' hearing health with personal attention and ongoing support. As an audiologist with more than 15 years experience, I work with clients of all ages, including toddlers and newborns. This is not only my vocation, but my passion. When you come into the Hearing Place, you will receive a complete diagnostic hearing evaluation using state-of-the-art equipment. We talk about the specific reasons for your visit and the hearing situations you find most difficult. We then discuss the hearing options that are right for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. The end goal is to ensure you leave with the knowledge and confidence about your future of hearing health. The Hearing Place. For more information, visit www.thehearingplace.ca.
New pitcher for the Melville Millionaires as Blake Welch exits the game after going 3 innings. Austin L. in to pitch for the Melville Millionaires. If that name rings a bell for Swift Current Indians fans, L. actually played for the Tribe a few games last year. He was a rental for Joe Carnahan and was never expected to be around for long, but early in the season when you only have 10 warm bodies playing on opening day and you need guys to fill spots, then the Swift Current Indians went to Austin L. last year. He pitched a few innings for the Tribe. Ended up playing in left field for a few games, hit near the bottom of the order, and was a decent player for Joe Carnahan's Tribe, a good utility guy while they waited for more enforcements to come in. So Austin L., his new summer home is Melville, as he faces Liam Goodall, a former teammate of his. As count is 0-1 to Goodall. L., soft lefty, throws up and just misses the zone, throws that pitch up. Fouled off by Goodall, and that'll get out of here. Young Melvillian will have a nice shiny loonie for his efforts there as Austin L. ahead of Liam Goodall, 1-2 in the count. Swift Current Indians warming up bodies in their bullpen as well, as we see Austin Simakaitis going through some stretching routines. L over the head of everyone. Nobody on, no harm done. 2-2 the count, as the lefty sails one over top of the head of his catcher. Luke Wiechek will get the Game 2 start in this doubleheader for the Swift Current Indians against Melville, as L winds and fires. Breaking pitch inside to Goodall. Lefty pitcher against a righty hitter. This is the first time Swift Current Indians hitters have seen a lefty in this young season. As L to the plate, shot by Goodall. Grabbed by Rodriguez at short. Throw to first is not going to be in time. Rodriguez laid it out to keep that ball in the infield grass, but the throw was late and off target. So infield single for Goodall on a well-hit ball. That'll bring Kyle McDonald to the plate, who wore one in the ankle the last time he was up to advance himself to first base. So with nobody out, Liam Goodall on at first for K-Mac to work with. Lefty on lefty matchup here. As L looks the runner at first. Delivers to the plate, that hops away from the catcher, and Liam Goodall will scamper to second base. 3-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. We're in the top of the 4th inning, game number 1 of 2 7-inning double headers in Melville. Tribe after this game will have a 3.5-hour drive home back to Swifty. Have the day off tomorrow. Put in an appearance at the Innovation Credit Union Picnic in the Park on Sunday before hosting the Moose Jaw Miller Express Sunday night at 7:05. The Tribe would normally play a Sunday game at 2:05, but given the fact that it is the big family event, the Picnic in the Park, then the Indians have moved their game to 7 p.m. So Sunday afternoon, go to the Picnic in the Park and then head to Mitchell Field as that pitch inside to McDonald, who does the limbo to get out of the way of it. And the count is 3-0. Austin L. is going to keep these hitters guessing as he's hit the strike zone for a few pitches, but has been everywhere else on the last few, sailing one over the head of his catcher. And that's inside, and McDonald will bend himself in ways that the human body isn't meant to get out of the way of that chin music and take the gallop to first. Dugout's chuckling at McDonald as he makes his way to first base. Mills have a couple guys warming up in their bullpen right now, and Brian Missler is going to come out and have a chat with his pitcher in infield. After an infield single by Liam Goodall and a walk from Kyle McDonald, has put 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning, and a 3-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians.
Just a reminder, guys, to pick up your 50/50 tickets. All Indians out there selling them. Open beer gardens right now. Making lots of sales, I hope.
Home plate umpire, who is not getting paid by the hour, is going to go bust up this visit. So a walk to the number 8 hitter and Kyle McDonald by the Melville Millionaires brings Shane Doki to the plate with nobody out and 2 on here. Left-handed pitcher against a righty hitter. Liam Goodall at second, Kyle McDonald at first. Doki 1 for 1 with an RBI single as he cashed in the Swift Current Indians' 2nd inning run. The other 2 runs have come off the bat of Alec Humphreys with 2 dingers thus far. 2 homers off Blake Welch, who left the game after 3 innings. Austin L. in to pitch here in the top of the 4th with his team down 3-0. A lot of rain in southeast Saskatchewan today jeopardized this game as Doki shows bunt, goes with the slash and pulls it back. And another ball issued to Doki. 2-0 count. Great job by the Melville Millionaire players to do some field maintenance after some pretty heavy rain to get the playing surface in playable condition. There's a chance of showers tonight in the area, although it looks like the scary clouds are just going to circle us here and not bring anything in the immediate future, so hopefully we can get 14 innings in of this doubleheader. L looks the runner at second. Goodall leads off. Pitch is up. And it's a 3-0 count to Doki. Doki on opening day singled off a 3-0 pitch. It's the custom to not swing at it, and we'll see what he does here as he'll draw a walk in 4 pitches as Austin L's having a tough time finding that strike zone, and that'll be enough of that for L as Bryant Missler's going to come out of the dugout and go to his bullpen. An infield single, a walk and a walk have loaded the bases here for the Swift Current Indians. Nobody out. And that'll be the end of this outing for Austin L, who faced 3 hitters. Missler will take the baseball from him. And we'll see who's coming in here for the Melville Millionaires. Tice O'Neill's going to come in to pitch for Melville. Another lefty in their arsenal. So the top of the order and Thomas de Bonville due up for the Tribe, and then the 2-for-2 Alec Humphreys, who has a pair of home runs, is due up in the near future as well. So the Tribe up 3-0 and threatening to really balloon that lead here. Tice O'Neill has been called in with the task of cleaning up a little bit of a mess left by Austin L with the bases loaded and nobody out. Liam Goodall with an infield single to start things off. He didn't pound the ball off L, but he got himself on base, and then back-to-back walks have loaded the bases for the Swift Current Indians. So Tice O'Neill, 1 appearance on the season. He's worked a third of an inning. 2 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. Didn't strike out anyone and walked 1. So statistically, his first outing wasn't a good one, so he'll look to redeem himself in the eyes of his teammates. And he's been given the tall task of trying to get out of this inning and limit the damage with 3 Swift Current Indians base runners on and nobody out. Left-handed pitcher looks to have some velocity on his pitches, more so than the lefty that just left the game, Austin L., a finesse pitcher. So Liam Goodall at third. Shane Doki at first. Kyle McDonald will be at second base. Runners will get back into position. And the top of the order for the Swift Current Indians, Thomas de Bonville, will look to extend that Swift Current Indians lead. They lead it by 3 right now. 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and they have the opportunity for more here in the top of the 4th. It's Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball. Ryan Schweitzer bringing you the action from Perry Field in Melville. Game number 3 of a 4-game road swing for the Swift Current Indians. They've gone 1-1 thus far, and they'll play the final game of that road swing at the conclusion of this one. The way doubleheaders typically work in the WNBL is there's about 25 to 30 minutes between the first and second game, but they may want to get that second game in a little quicker as some ominous weather looms in the Melville area. So yeah, we're being told by officials here in Melville that there won't be much downtime between the first and second games at all here. So Tice O'Neill coming in, his first offering to Thomas de Bonville is ball 1. O'Neill looks the runner at second. Fastball to Bonville. Single between first and second. One will score. They'll hold the runner at third. And the Swift Current Indians now with a 4-0 lead. RBI single by de Bonville. His first game as a Swift Current Indian, and de Bonville now 1 for 3 with a ribby. And here we go. Alec Humphreys at the plate. 2 dingers already in this one. And the bases loaded for the Texan for his third at bat. Humphreys 2 at bats. 2 home runs to left field. Humphreys at the plate. Just eager for the first pitch of this at bat. O'Neill slows things down. First pitch finds the strike zone. Lefty on righty. Those 2 home runs were off Blake Welch, who left after the 3rd inning for the Melville Millionaires, with his team down by 3. 3 innings of work for Welch. Wind up in the delivery. Reaching this time around is Humphreys. And a 0-2 count against the Swift Current Indians' top statistic hitter. Just put a dent in the roof of the Melville Snack Shack moments ago. So 0-2 the count. Luis Rivas on deck. Rivas a solid start to the season offensively as well. Tribe really threatening to kick the door open here as O'Neill winds and fires, and he hit Humphreys and immediately expressed frustration in letting that pitch get away from him. So Humphreys will wear one in the upper body. Kyle McDonald to come in to score. It's not the way Humphreys wanted that at bat to go, but he's still smiling over at first as he talks to first base coach Julian Susi. And a run comes in to score. 5-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. O'Neill really frustrated himself. You can see it in his body language, so nothing intentional with that hit batsman. As Rivas is at the plate. Still with 3 on. Strike 1 the call. Rivas uncharacteristically 0 for 2 in this game. Coming into this game, the Tribe catcher hitting .438. Swing and a miss by Rivas. So bases loaded, 0-2 the count. Tice O'Neill winds and fires, ground ball by Rivas. Foul down the first base line. Humphreys at first, de Bonville at second, Shane Doki at third. Those are 3 quick guys on the base paths as well for the Swift Current Indians. So if Rivas can find some vacant grass, the Swift Current Indians could do some damage here in the top of the 4th inning, where they've already put a crooked number on the board and lead 5-0. Swung on and missed. That'll be strike 3. And Rivas will head back to the dugout. And the Melville Millionaires get what's been an elusive first out here in the top of the 4th. Riemann struck out and walked in this game as Austin makes his way to the plate. So Tice O'Neill with 1 down. That's best case scenario for the Melville Millionaires. They'd love it if O'Neill could keep striking guys out. Riemann takes a hack at that offering. He was expecting something with a little more heat on it, as he started his swing and then tried to check it. 0-1 the count. O'Neill to the plate. Strike 2. And the Melville fans starting to get behind O'Neill as he struck out the last hitter, a big bat in Rivas. And he's ahead of Riemann. 0-2 with the bases loaded. O'Neill really trying to limit the damage here. Mills not out of the woods yet, by any means. Ground ball, potential for 2. Takes a funny hop, and oh, the second baseman dropped the ball. Ryan Peep tried to flip it to his shortstop, Rodriguez, and the ball just fell out of his glove, and 1 comes in to score. And for Riemann, it's not pretty, but it's an RBI. And the Swift Current Indians hold the Melville Millionaires accountable for that mistake on the attempted 4-6-3. Yes, Peep just had that one fall out of his mitt. 6-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians, playing with some swagger here in Melville. Brett Brittany at the plate. He's got 2 home runs on the year and leads the Swift Current Indians with 7 ribbies. He's got the potential for a few more here. Lefty on lefty matchup. Strike 1 the call. 1 down. Bases loaded. Tribe have put up 3 here. O'Neill looks the runner at second. Throws a pitch that just drops out of the strike zone, and Brett Brittany goes down swinging. So Brittany falls to 1 for 3. Tice O'Neill saying, I'm going to do this all on my own here. 2 outs this inning, both of them strikeouts. Bodie Cooper fouls that off. So the Mills defense not helping out their pitcher, and the pitcher saying, I got this. And both outs have come via the strikeout. Tribe have scored 3 this inning. 1-1 the count to Cooper. Liam Goodall on deck. Goodall got this inning started for the Swift Current Indians with an infield single, so if Bodie Cooper can get himself on base and avoid being the 3rd out, then the Tribe will hit around this inning and bring Goodall up for his 2nd at bat of this 4th. Breaking pitch just misses up. Count 3-1 to Cooper. Pitch fouled towards the Tribe on deck area. Full count to Cooper. Swift Current Indians with the bases loaded. Tribe have left more than their fair share of runners on base this season. They'd prefer not to strand 3. 3-2 pitch, and we'll see another throw this inning as Cooper elongates the top of the 4th by fouling that one behind him. Umpire needs some more baseballs. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Swift Current Indians have put up 3 this inning. Hoping for more, up 6-0 in the top of the 4th. And we're only going to do a 7-inning ball game here, as we'll do a doubleheader with 2 7-inning games. Fouled off by Cooper. Pitch is just outside. A walk issued to Bodie Cooper. Run number 4 of the inning for the Swift Current Indians comes in to touch home plate. As Thomas de Bonville comes in to score. And the complexion of this inning stays the same with the bases loaded, guy at the plate, and a 7-0 lead now for the Tribe. Liam Goodall, his 2nd at bat of the inning as he reached on error to start things off. So 0-1 the count to Goodall. Tice O'Neill, off-speed pitch that Goodall was in front of. And 0-2 the count to Liam. Kyle McDonald is on deck. And what's been a 4-run inning for the Tribe here in Melville. They had a heck of a time getting runs yesterday in Yorkton. So the Tribe have found some offense just down the road in Melville. – 7-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians on the strength of 2 home runs by Alec Humphreys. And a nightmare of a 4th inning for the Mills. Pitch to Goodall. He gets good wood on it, and that's going to spank in at least one run as he hits it into left center. One comes in to score. Two come in to score. Liam Goodall's going to be caught between first and second here as he's in a rundown. Tribe trying to sneak in a runner in the back door and gunned out at the plate. Cody Cooper. But two more come in to score as the Tribe will now take a 9-0 lead after a 6-run fourth inning. So Goodall with an RBI single that scores 2. And the Tribe tried to bring in another run, but I guess 6 will have to do here. Bottom of the fourth, and the Tribe in the field behind Bob St. Pierre. Coming up shortly when we return with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians Baseball.
This webcast of Swift Current Indians Baseball is brought to you by Full Line Ag. See them west of the city along Highway 1 and online at fulllineag.com. Try your luck at Smoke Signals. The progressive jackpot will be awarded before it hits $2 million, and right now it's just over $1 million. Any spin can win, and you could be Sega's next millionaire. Check out other progressive machines, Life of Luxury, and Rider Nation. Live it up at Living Sky Casino.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Use your game sense.
That's not that.
Stepping up to the plate for the Millionaires, number 28, Braden Allen.
That appears to be an internet issue. Oh, no. Yeah. I don't know.
7435.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It just froze there at that spot.
If you have that lucky program, bring it up to the announcer's booth. Let's go over the Millionaire playback numbers.
Yeah.
So far, we've called 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 21, 24, and 27. We'll add 15. And 23. If you have a backup, bring it up to the announcer's booth.
Yeah, called it twice. You called twice? Yeah. Well, now there's nobody comes in for this happening, I'll call.
Yeah, we might just have to call time of death on this.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13, Kyle McDonald.
Yeah, no, we're done.